what advice would you give yourself if you had to start all over again as a youngster?
I would say accept help. Talk to people who's been there. Listen. Listen to the mistakes other people have made. We're going to make our own mistakes as well, but you don't need to make mistakes that's already been made. So just listen to advice and listen to people who's been in business for quite a while.
I think I've made a couple of huge mistakes over the last 10 years, and if I knew that 10 years ago, I would have been a lot more successful today. But you can't change that, and I'm happy where I am. But I would say one of the biggest things was that I got involved in too many businesses and projects. Because when you start out as an entrepreneur, you see so many opportunities in everything, and the next opportunity always looks easier than the current one, and you jump and you think you can solve the world's problems. But what I've learned is you can build 5 mediocre 1 million rand businesses, or you can build 1 billion rand business, but you can't do both.
If I had to start all over again, I would tell myself that, why did you worry about the bank sheriff coming to repossess your car? Because right now, it's something that you don't worry about, because you know you always, as an entrepreneur, your mind is actively finding solutions. An entrepreneur is somebody that's always finding solutions to problems. So naturally, if you're wired to run and build your business, solutions will always come. So for you to be depressed, for you to be anxious, you're wasting a lot of good energy. Just be positive. Just know that there's a reason why you're doing this. And also just have a little bit of faith in yourself and your ability.
Don't take dividends. Don't reinvest. My friend Jed once said to me, he said you should declare a dividend from your business when there's nothing more meaningful you can do with it. It's so seductive early to take this money and go and buy cool stuff, but I would have rather reinvested the money that my business made into the business itself, and I would rather reinvest the money I made into savings rather than spendings.
I would just not have spent as much money, either in my business or my personal life. I was kind of brought up thinking that the more money you make, the more money you must spend. You must get a fancy car as soon as you make more money. And I lived a bit like that. My second iteration, I've tried to kind of keep my living costs and lifestyle consistent. It's not a bad lifestyle, it just doesn't keep growing as I make more money. I think that creates for you, it creates an environment that lets you take risk and makes you less prone to big shocks if things don't go your way.